Hello and welcome to Shivers.
Ah!
Yeah, it's a continuation of Sierra Sundays. A little while ago, I played through King's Quest IV, and this is another game from Sierra. It's a scary, spooky FMV game from the 90s.
The 90s.
Yeah, I've got Colin and Pete in here with me, and we're going to take a quick look at mostly the start of this game, and we'll see if we can spook them.
So would you say that this game is definitely set pre-Millennium?
Millennium.
I don't know what that means. What Millennium?
The Millennium? You don't recall the Millennium?
Dun, dun.
No, I don't know what that means.
No.
Party in the city where the heat is on.
Colin knows.
I'm confused. We're gonna do a new game. We're doing a new game. Oh, see? It's already spooky.
Oh man, is that a snake?
Register your
Yeah,
name.
what
in
is
guest
the-
book.
Oh, here we go. We can
Nothing.
put in our names. What should our name be?
Nothing terrifies you more than registering your name.
Right.
Oh God, what do I put?
Here, since Tyler's not here, this will be
Oh yeah, and then we
Oh,
can.
he's definitely the scariest out of all of us.
Yep. Play. And now we're gonna meet the worst people ever.
Oh, what?
Teenagers.
Oh, youths.
What?
Oh,
This dare was kind of your idea, you know. But I'm glad I'm me out here and not you in there.
Those definitely are not
I think
teenagers.
I've heard those same loving words before.
it's a bunch of
Like
like
the time you guys dared me to spend the
30-year-olds,
night at the
33-year-olds.
You know, if you die in the museum tonight, I'll make sure she gives a eulogy at your funeral. We never would have made you spend the night here if you hadn't talked about this place so much.
Yeah, we thought you'd been kind of, well, obsessed, thinking you hearing voices and
Look at the
stuff
very
coming
real
from the
trees in the
museum and
background.
all.
Yes.
Too weird for me.
Hey, you know, maybe they're the voices of those kids who disappeared 15 years ago.
Right, the police never found the bodies. Or the killer.
Yeah. And my sister, you know, Julie, the one in college, says Professor Windlenut went in.
You know, that sister.
Oh, that's, you know, all that backstory. Oh, that person you probably know about because they're good
Hiding
friends.
in that creepy museum right now, just waiting.
But the one in
for another
college,
victim.
specifically.
Yeah, and the ghost of his victims are calling out, warning you.
Ring, ring. Hello. I think it's for you.
These people are the worst.
That was just a dog howling.
There was something more than that.
Well, I didn't hear anything. I think this place is just getting us all
She didn't
spooked.
hear anything.
Yep.
It was very loud.
Are you sure you want to go through with this? You could back out at any time.
But of course, if you did, you'd probably never live down the chicken jokes.
That's true.
You'll be all right. Come on, I don't want to be late for the movie. We'll be back at dawn to let you out.
Bye-bye.
What?
See ya.
Later.
We have to miss out on a movie?
Yeah.
I think I'd rather just do the movie.
Yeah. And look at this very
Look at
real
the
car.
yeah.
Although I kind of understand it because in this situation, our character is definitely the fifth wheel.
Y-
I mean, those are
absolutely.
two
Oh,
like
yeah.
obvious couples, and like who are we?
Yeah.
Tyler.
So backstory completely, if we missed it from that incredible info dump. We have been dared to spend the night at a creepy museum. Look how creepy it
Wow.
is.
It's more of a castle than a museum.
Yeah. Well, that's a very strange.
And this is
museum.
very much, again, from the 90s where 3D modeling was just starting out. This is very much in the Mist type
Oh,
of
it's like
Yeah,
a
it is
castle
very
with
mist-like.
dragon
Very
feet.
mist-like. Yes.
So let's take a look over here. It's Professor Windle Nut. His actual name is not. Is he there? It's a museum of the strange and unusual. It's opening soon. Blatant lies. It's been 15 years since this has been abandoned.
Wait, so we had a key to this?
Yeah. How did they?
I mean,
or did they just lock us with their own?
Whoa, dragon!
Oh, yeah.
What does that do?
Well-
Take the gem.
There's
Oh,
mail.
Our first clue.
Oh,
Yep.
we've got mail.
It's a letter addressed to Sir Hubert Windlenot.
Mount Pleasant. What was the city?
The city is Mount Pleasant.
Oh,
it's
so
in an
it's the state.
unknown
The
state.
state? The state.
Maybe it's Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Oregon.
Oh, yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
It's sent from London in England.
London.
September 1984.
Would they be upset if we read that mail?
Well, we're going to.
Oh.
So
This is
blah
against the
blah.
law, isn't it?
Is there a statute of limitations on unopened mail? It's 15 years old or more.
There's any lawyers watching
Basically, this is from the lawyers that your wife is sending because she doesn't want you to see your kid anymore because you're strange and weird.
Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of harsh.
Yeah.
damn.
Oh,
29.
but.
Remember that.
Yep. 29. And the letter's down here in case you wanted to read it again.
I don't.
So yeah, they've locked us somehow with this padlock.
I did do that.
Oh, yes. They didn't really need the key to the place. They just needed the key for a padlock.
I still feel like you could probably squeeze in through these bars if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where would you like to go? Would you like to go up to the museum?
Yes. No, I think we should just stay here. Just stay here
what's-
until dawn.
I
Yeah.
mean, that would
Why
be the
wouldn't we
absolute
just stay here
smart
till
thing to
dawn?
do. Just park yourself here and just look around. There's also over here we can go look. See Stonehenge.
Oh,
My
Stonehenge.
favorite henge.
Yep.
This is the greatest henge.
All right, so we're gonna go actually up here, see some
Graffiti.
graffito. Spookiest of all things. Look at this. This is spooky, isn't it?
Oh, it's an urn.
Yeah. Who knows what's inside?
Oh, it could be snakes.
Yep. Or 15 years of rainwater. Oh, but look at this.
What does that mean?
Mm,
It's looking like a face.
an important clue. So the other kind of
I was
conceit
thinking
of this
something else.
museum, the way that this ridiculous professor set it up, is the entire museum is full of puzzles, and the only way, if you were to visit this when it was actually open, you would have to solve puzzles to open doors. It would have been the worst experience
So it's
for
like
most people.
It's like an escape room.
Yeah, it is a giant escape room
So does it
museum.
mean that every time a new guest comes, you have to reset all the puzzles?
Yeah.
Yes.
What a tedious
Absolutely.
museum this would be to work at.
Yep.
Unless they were automated in some way.
They must be automated because you have to go through all of the puzzles while you're exploring. Some more graffiti.
So they're all set up for us then.
Yep.
It's quite the walkway
let's
to
see.
get up here.
Ho ho. Oh, look
Oh.
at these.
Oh. those are-
Also important.
Yep.
Are
Let's
they?
ring the doorbell.
Welcome to Professor Wendell Knott's Museum of
Oh,
the
hang
Strange.
on. Wait. That's important.
Oh, so we know what
And
they're
up.
saying?
Welcome to Professor Wendell
Mostly
Knott's
because
Museum
this
of
is the 90s and
Strange
audio
and
recordings were not
Unusual.
very good.
Unfortunately, the
sometimes you just
museum
can't
is
tell
still
what they're actually
preparing
saying.
exhibits
There's something
and
about
hope
this
you will visit
text
when we
that
open sometime
screams
in the
video
near
game
future.
from the 90s. I'm
Right?
not sure what it is. Like it kind of calls back to like those D&D like,
Yeah.
like the Baldur's Gate
Yeah.
That font is
Planescape
very-
Torment.
Because it's just made up of squares, right?
Yeah. It does
Oh,
have a
man,
sort of
Planescape
nostalgic
Torment, that game
feeling
is
to it,
awesome.
though.
Yeah.
All right, so the door was locked. We can't actually get into the museum. So again, the smart thing to do would be to park ourselves
Just
right
right
here.
here.
That's boring, though.
It is boring,
And we don't
which is
have
why we're going to go to
phones at
Stonehenge.
this time, so
Let's
like
go to the
cellular
henge.
phones.
Go check out the henge.
So I need to find symbols, and this is why I'm clicking all over the place. Oh, look at this. This is spooky, maybe.
That one right there looks like it turns a bit. Unless it-
Terrifying. It's
Yep.
terrifying.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we are.
Is
What's
that
this? Ooh.
grass.
It's a spooky circle
It's
of
a
some kind.
circle.
Yep.
Circle.
I would say I'm sufficiently spooked.
Let's see. Where else can we go? We can go here. We can look at this bench.
Oh,
Whoa,
it's got a
what's this?
shape as well.
It's
Is it a button?
another clue.
Can we
Are
press
these
it?
clues?
No, it's just a symbol.
But these symbols are probably meaningful.
They are meaningful, as we're going to discover very shortly as I go across this
What's that?
pool of water. I can't actually look at that.
Oh,
It was deemed unimportant. Wait, I've been turned around.
you've been turned around. There's
Oh,
that grass
jeez.
that's
Okay, so here's the bench. Let's go this way.
under this gazebo.
Yeah. The most terrifying of things.
Oh,
If
buttons.
that's a button.
Buttons. Press them.
Buttons. Oh.
666.
I mean, you might think that it's that. We'll try. Oh, it's not.
No feedback at all.
I know. Basically, if there's no feedback, it means you're wrong.
You know what? If we had to be here for that long, I would probably just brute force this.
Yeah.
Well, we
0001.
002.
Well, luckily, you wouldn't have to go too far because we already know what the number is.
Do we?
Yeah.
27. 23.
think
What
it
was
was
the number?
29.
29.
029?
Yes.
They should have put it.
The
If that was
first
the case,
puzzle, well, the second puzzle we need to figure out. So on the cover here, see how this is conveniently labeled?
Yeah.
White on top, black on the bottom.
White on
Well,
top, black on
oh,
the
you
bottom,
gotta switch
white
we
them.
need
on
to
top,
switch them,
black
right?
on the bottom.
So what we gotta do is do some of this. Oh no, have I
They
messed
can
it up?
only move. They can only move adjacent.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Aha. Adjacent.
Whoop!
Oh,
What happened?
I think. Oh,
You only get a certain number.
Reset.
Oh, you
You
only get
only get
seven
seven
moves.
moves, you see.
Oh.
All right. Well, can we figure this out?
Yeah, so that there.
Let's move that
and then
there.
black down.
Black down.
And then white up.
This white up, maybe. Oh yeah.
Or you can go diagonal.
Yeah, I guess so.
That feels like cheating. Well, you're stuck now.
Am I stuck?
Yeah.
I think you need to have, yeah.
If I do this and that.
Oh, there you go. No, you
How
can
about
move the
the-
other
Oh
one.
yes. Okay. So you
So
can't.
I
do
think
that.
you did. I think you did everything right, but maybe just bring.
All right.
Let's start.
Try again.
So
So I need to leave one of the sides empty to move. So if I do this and then do that and then do this and that and this and that
there you go.
and that,
Done.
and now we turn the crank.
Cranked it.
Yep.
What's the thing on the bottom of the screen?
This is going to come in, it is going to be important once we actually get into the museum. Let's, can I leave here?
How do we have it right
Is
now?
this
though?
done? Well, that's a good question. Well, this is to click to get to the menu.
Ah, it's the user interface.
Yep.
Well, so what did that do?
If only you would have read the manual, you would know that.
Right.
Yep. This was back when the game had manuals.
But like
The
the
computer
manuals
games.
back in the day were like serious. Like
Oh, yeah.
like they were like books.
I
and
loved reading manuals.
You'd have like a whole chapter that was just like the backstory. Whoa! And like a little like
Shades.
several pages in the back where you could like take notes. Where you would,
Sometimes
like,
they did
Whoa.
tips as well.
Whoa. Yeah,
Ooh.
tips exactly.
So here, you have to remember where you saw certain symbols and what color they were.
Oh, so the top two were on the door and they were blue?
So the green symbol, you have to, basically like these are the 6
Oh.
colors you would have seen. So the green symbol, I think, was that one. What else did we see? We saw orange.
The circle was
I think this was orange.
The circle was red then. Whatever the one on the bench was.
Yeah, you're right.
That one.
That one.
This one,
Yeah.
yep. What did we just see over here?
That
So
one right
this
there
is
with
like
the-
the white
yeah.
one.
And I think that was correct.
Oh, actually, I think it's
it
this one
isn't.
down here.
Yeah, I would say it's that one.
Oh yeah.
This I think was the door at the front of the museum, which was
Does it matter
this.
which one of those? No. They're about the same.
And I think we could just simply brute force the last one, which I don't
Yeah.
think we've seen, but it has to be that.
Ah, process of elimination.
Yep. I'm not
Well, it's a
actually
whole
sure
way
where that
down.
would have been. Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Is this a secret entrance?
It's a secret entrance to the museum,
Ah,
which
It looks dangerous.
it does look dangerous, and the clues have been put outside. So the idea is that people would have been able to use it if they figured it out.
They would. Somebody's definitely falling to the death.
yeah,
there.
that's definitely I think missing.
Kid's gonna be like playing on it, and somebody accidentally puts in the right combo.
So yeah, they just flip them around.
building code
Opens up, falls in.
infractions. I'm sure.
Well, they would have. I suppose they would have had to found the 29, and they would have had to figure out the gears. But
I suppose.
yeah.
I
So
still
this
think
door looks friendly.
yeah, seriously.
very.
Oh, spooky dark room.
Is it just a stone slab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be a heavy door.
Yeah, look at that texture.
Yeah, very textured.
Mm,
Oh
Do you
god,
have
it's
a
so
light
dark.
of any
it's already
kind?
starting.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a button.
Hit the button.
Flip
about
the switch.
Flick the switch.
turn on the
Flip the
lights.
switch.
Oh, I actually
All
need
the
to
way.
interact with it.
I think you turn the lights off.
Well, it closed the big stone door,
Something's
Is this
whirring.
an elevator?
and then the lights have turned on.
Wow.
So at this point, you can never leave.
Oh god,
Wow,
we're
we're
stuck in here now.
Yeah. And this thing won't even open anymore.
Wow.
So you're stuck inside.
Oh,
So
boy.
again, the smart move would have been to stay outside at the gate.
Stay outside
We've
the gate.
royally messed up.
And then we've come here into the
Oh,
spooky
you're going right.
underground. I am
Remember
going
the
right.
rules, Ryan. Always be going left.
Well, the happy thing is that this was a circle and you would have always come here.
Well,
Oh,
see,
that's
it would have worked. What the heck?
Labyrinthine.
You are all very spooked. Oh boy.
Why did he waste
So much money.
so much money on making this cave? No wonder it closed down.
Yeah, right? Mmm.
Uh-oh.
And this is just an underground cave system. Whoa, hieroglyphics.
Whoa. Egyptian hieroglyphics.
Okay, so you can actually go back into the cavern, even though the door on the other side is
Oh,
locked
look over
forever.
there.
Well, I guess we can only get in the boat. Shall we get in the boat? And here's where.
What?
Is that a dead body?
Is that a dead body?
What's happening over here?
Why he did?
It's a body.
No.
Why he did? What's that mean?
Look, he died drawing a symbol.
The symbol killed him.
Egyptian hieroglyphs explained.
Really on the nose.
This is kind of funny now that I'm looking at it, because like now every third video on YouTube is some topic explained. And they were ahead of the meme.
I just watched the video Elden Ring. Well, it wasn't called that, but it's Elden Ring lore.
Oh, so
It was
this means
great.
man, woman,
Oh man, yeah.
Akhenaten, this thing,
Akhenaten,
yeah,
Nefertiti,
Nefertiti,
Cleopatra,
Cleopatra,
Lady
Lady T, Tai, no, Seneferu,
Snepsenti.
Semti. So this is all going to be important later on for puzzles that involve this. But for now,
Do we have that in our inventory?
so what we do have is memory. We can
Flashback.
flashback to it.
Care to
Oh, why
refresh
don't we
your
just-
memory?
What?
See, and you
Care
can
to
you can go look at the
Oh,
hieroglyphs
good.
explained.
Care to
Oh,
refresh
why don't we
your
just take the book
memory?
with us? So instead of thinking, we can just look at it.
Just look at the book.
So the reason is that you can only ever carry one thing at a time.
Oh, what are we carrying?
I want
right
to carry
now?
his hat.
Well, you can't. It's a dead man's hat. That'd be too spooky.
He doesn't need it anymore.
It kind of looks like he was burnt.
does look like how he
Mm.
So how long ago did this thing close down?
It was supposed to open 15 years ago. I
Okay, so
believe.
they'd like be him sitting there rotting for 15 years.
Yeah, it probably smells awful.
All right.
Oh well.
Let's. Oh, no,
What happened?
I can't do that. Oh, I need to release a thing.
Oh, and then move
It's gonna
forward.
work. Oh, wait, no. I have to go over here, and then do that. Can I then move forward? Here we go. I think yes.
Wow.
Whoa. Wait.
Oh, but listen. The music is all musicy.
Yeah, definitely telling us something spooky is
Oh boy.
abound. Whoa, Jesus!
Whoa.
Yep.
Ghost just appeared out of the water.
Oh,
Wait
what
a
was
second.
that?
What happened to the green thing?
So this green thing represents your life essence,
Oh.
and you've had
we're
a
dying.
segment of it stolen. By
Stolen?
that, yep, by that demon thing, which is called an Ixupi. I don't think we'll actually get to a point in the game where it is going to explain to us. But the gist is there are 10 of these little demons running around the museum, and they're going to attack you and kill you if you don't trap them.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna kill us? What did it? It looked like something.
It looked like water because they disguise themselves as elements. Look at this thing.
Oh no, like I guess it might have been a reused asset, but
Whoops.
whoa, what's happening? Oh, it's a sweet FMV.
Long years in this prison. You, get out. Do not meddle in things beyond your understanding. You will pay for your curiosity. You are in grave danger. They are so evil. Already some of your life essence has been stolen. I was too old, not fast enough. The Ixupi are so evil.
Zoopy.
It is imperative to find all the vessels, because it seems only when they are united with their talismans do they have any power. My plan was to use them on the Ixupi before any more of them escape into the world. I believe they cannot resist the vessels as long as they're with the talismans and you approach directly. This vessel here is of no use to you, however. Its Ixupi is the one who robbed me of my essence. And he has escaped into the world. And they've ruined my museum!
So he was killed by an Exupi that escaped.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So remember when you said it looked like he had been burnt?
Yes.
Oh, was that him?
This is the symbol of the fire Ixupi.
it looks like a cat.
Oh, maybe he was burned. Looks like a rooster.
Yeah, that's what I think
No,
it's
I meant
supposed to be.
on the drawing on the. actual-
Oh, yeah, like
Oh,
this
yeah.
symbol
Yeah,
here.
yeah, it does look like a cat. You're right.
Now that I think of it, it might not have been fire. It might have been the stone Ixupi. This looks more like stone. I can't remember. There are 3. Well, it's a bit of spoilery, but there were 13 Ixupi, and 3 of them killed people. You sort of kind of know this because there's the professor, and your very crappy friends at the start said that there were some teenagers that had never been found.
Oh, they've been.
So during
exhumed.
your exploration of the museum, you find 2 other of these pots.
There's something written inside the pot.
This is actually a really neat little detail. It's markings of the years. The professor is like marking
15
inside 15 years.
Oh.
Huh.
Not quite sure how.
So where is he gone to now?
He, wherever people go when they die, I guess.
So his soul has escaped.
So he just like sat in there for an entire year, and like once a year, he's just like, I gotta put another
okay,
line.
yeah, I guess a whole
Most
year has passed. Let's
Exciting
do
thing that
another
I've done.
line.
How did he mark the passage of time exactly?
Yeah.
With sheer force of ghost will.
Just like counting every second.
And now, because we
I
have
think
no
he'd wanna
scruples, we're
mark-
going to go deeper into the museum.
The blue rocks.
This
And-
is.
and
Did
the-
he build all this?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Why?
Y-
There's a giant building he could.
Yeah, complete eccentric.
Why wasn't it just a straight shot to this? Why was there
That camera
turns?
was still working.
Yeah.
He was cutting
Here,
through
so
rock
here's,
anyway.
here's another ridiculous part of this. So let me just go back here. So to operate the elevator in this museum from anywhere, you need to operate this little panel and align all of the pictures in this order.
Oh.
Every single elevator needs to be operated like this by anyone. There's no shortcuts. So even if Professor What's-His-Name wanted to go to the bathroom, he would have needed to traverse elevators and do this every single time. And of course, it's not easy because if I do that, okay, well, that works like this.
Oh, they move like that?
Right, it's this sort of system. So that's blocked. So now I need to do this sort of business
Gotcha.
and do like that, and then oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay. So let's move that one aside, and then okay, I see. I need to actually bring that one. No.
Why can't that one go down?
Oh, because. So you have to sort of feel your way.
Why couldn't that other one go down?
This one moves things down twice, but because this blocked, it wouldn't have worked.
yeah,
you
I
see?
didn't have a landing spot.
Actually,
Oh,
this
they
should
moved
work.
them
there
twice.
you go.
The vertical ones are 2 movements. Are
Easy
they?
to use elevator. And also very safe looking.
And so
Right.
every time you open it, it changes the layout?
It does change the layout, and later in the game they turn into 5x5s, and I think maybe even 6x6.
Oh, man, that would be such a pain.
There are ways to get around the museum that don't involve the elevators. It's a little bit more roundabout, but you can do it if you don't want to deal with the nonsense of those puzzles.
Imagine if you had just like a splitting headache one day and you just wanted to go lie down.
Exactly.
Fuck this fucking elevator. What the
Very inconvenient.
So now, here we are. That's the other door. So this actually links up to his office. So
Oh,
the
this is like
idea
his
is that
house.
underground palace passage goes directly from the outside into his office.
He was just making a spot where people could just straight up break into his office.
Well, yeah.
The clues were there outside.
They were. All of them.
Why would he do that?
Let's take a look at this map. Must explore.
Explore. Florida.
Wait, what is?
Expedition forms to search for Atlantis.
For ...
Apparently over
What is
here.
that giant
Atlantis?
landmass?
Right here?
Yeah.
I guess these are like potential places for Atlantis,
Oh.
or where Atlantis used to be or something. So from
Cool.
here, if you, like, this is a game where you would have to like take notes, like things you've seen, because they're going to be answers for puzzles later
Oh, they'd
on.
have those at the back of the rule book, the notes section.
Yes, exactly. So here you would put down 20 latitude. Is this latitude?
75. Yeah.
And 75 west. So this becomes a solution later on.
The map is off too.
Is it?
Oh yeah, PEI is definitely higher than 39 degrees latitude.
Yeah, we were right there.
The world has changed a lot. since the 90s.
Yeah, there's been a lot of continental drift since 1999 or whenever this came out. All right, let's just take a little bit of look-see here. In his office, everything looks pretty fine. Oh, I guess I can't look at his... Oh,
Is
yes.
that a tape?
Look at this old-timey
player?
tape
Oh,
recorder.
man.
Don't record over it.
30th of September 1980. Returning from Africa, I discovered something profoundly disturbing.
I mean,
Someone has been here.
you made a
Furniture has
secret
been tipped
entrance
over.
with the clues outside.
Egyptian hieroglyphics explained.
Not in its place in the library, but
Face down here on the office floor. And oddly, one of the pages is torn out.
Oh boy.
Yep.
And I feel the presence of... I'm not sure. I must investigate the second floor. The puzzles. When I created them, I never stopped to think they would be an obstacle in the event of some
What?
terrible occurrence.
How? That...
Ixupi, someone has released them from their vessels. Never has anything been so evil. A name written in the
Ixupi.
lift. Merrick. Who is he? One of the missing youngsters? Here in my museum? If so, are they both here? Can they still be alive? Evil entities attacking from everywhere, robbing me of my life essence. I can't seem to find the right vessel for each Ixupi. Without it, they can't be captured. Without it, I am doomed.
So is this the professor? Oh.
Get back! Get out of my museum! Oh, I wish I never brought you here.
Wow.
And now the tape rewinds automatically.
Oh, that's kind of it.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a good feature.
So, he was talking about finding somebody hopefully alive,
Yes, so those two teens.
but so they were there before and then it closed down and then he got captured. Is
Oh,
that
so
I thought the teens went in because it was a spooky place.
it was because this place never opened and they kind of snuck in, and the professor kind of found evidence that people had broken in,
Oh,
and that's what he's talking about there.
probably didn't open
Now,
because
at some
they
point,
didn't
here
have
it
any-
is.
Oh, what's this?
So
An
this,
eye opened.
Yep. So now I can do this. I think. Oh no, I think I just click on the eye. Here we are. So, whoops.
Oh, that's the item we're carrying.
Okay, that's
Oh.
how I spin it
You
around.
can look at it.
Bull.
Yep.
It's bull.
It's got a triangle base that probably fits into something.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
So you remember when he talked about each Ixupi has a vessel associated
Oh,
with
is
it?
that a vessel?
So this is actually a lid for a vessel. They call it a talisman.
Talisman for the vessel.
Yep. And there's a matching set for each. So within the museum, so these are the slots. Within the museum, there's 10 pots and there's 10 lids. And they're actually randomized all over the place, except for a few that are not. But it sort of makes the game a little different each time you play.
Ah, replayability.
Because all of the things are in different places. Except for, I think, the first one, because it teaches you how this mechanic works. And the very last one is always in the same spot after the final puzzle is solved. Now, look at this over here. And hear the music.
Oh, the music's eerie.
So if I get too close, you start hearing that sound.
That's not a good sound.
No. That's a sign that there's an Ixupi
Ah. In
So-
in the fireplace?
in the fireplace.
So if you looked in it, you would be attacked by an Ixupi.
Yeah. So I think the matching pot for this Ixupi is somewhere nearby. Now I don't know if we'll actually have time to find it.
Do they ever attack, or that you just
They
you
do.
have to run
If you
into
get
them?
too close to them, they will attack. Like the water one we had.
Yep.
That one always attacks you every game because it's, again, to sort of teach you. And once you actually capture the water Ixupi, you'll get the life essence back that it stole.
Oh.
Now I think... no, that doesn't look right. I don't actually remember exactly where the pot to this one lies. Let me see here. So that's the office again.
If this was randomized, it'd be fun to watch speed runs of it. Oh, what is
Yeah.
this?
Oh, maybe this is the one.
That's
Oh,
a
God.
skull.
Oh, man.
Oh, is this it? No,
Yeah.
this is a different pot.
But it is. If you get the correct.
If you get the correct combination, then
They will go on top of
automatically
each other?
fuse. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Forget what this symbol is.
So you can't just, pick up the other one too.
No, because they don't match. So the one in the the one in the fireplace is the Ash Ixupi, and it's there as a sort of tutorial. And its lid and pot, I think, are in the same place every time you play. Like the first lid, I think, is the lid for the Ash Ixupi, and the pot is somewhere else.
The bowl one.
The bowl, yeah.
How do you know? How do you know which one is which? Like which pot goes with which Ixupi?
So the pot
just
has the
trial and
symbol.
error?
Well, the pot has the symbol on it. Actually, maybe we can
But-
get two.
What's to say that this one that's in the fireplace? How would you ever know what one to use?
Oh, so here we go. So this is where they actually the pots were originally, and they each have a symbol.
So did he bring these spirits into the...
Oh yeah, as part of his crazy expeditions, he found these evil Ixupi vessels and was like, "Oh, that's a good thing to have at my museum."
It's in a museum and allow the public to interact with
That
them.
belongs in a museum.
Yeah, and behind no security, no velvet ropes, nothing, just out in the open. And so when the kids got here, they're like, "Oh, cool, pots," and open them all.
Right.
So that's why they're rampaging around the museum. That's why they both were killed, and why the professor was killed.
Really, yeah.
Gotcha.
So, that's the thing. Yeah, this actually doesn't tell me what the symbol of the one that I'm holding is. There is a book somewhere in the museum that actually explains those symbols and their elements, but I do not remember where it was.
And will it tell you like this Ixupi likes ashy things?
Yeah, so the
And like,
symbol
oh,
on
okay,
this one.
one's got to be the.
Yeah, so that book that I mentioned, this symbol, like it would say this is, God, actually is this no, it's not wax. The wax one looks like a bee. This might actually be the water one. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the whole point of this game, is going through the museum, solving crazy puzzles by this ridiculous professor.
It's
And-
honestly a crazy looking museum. I would go here.
Like the museum itself is really well
The
done.
production value in this museum is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Although with the whole being locked in here, I could see how it didn't open with the whole
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire
So you
regulations and
remember
whatnot.
the book of hieroglyphs. This is where you put those in because you know that this is the tomb of one of the pharaohs and his wife. So you match up the symbols with what's in the book. I forget which of the actual pharaohs it is.
Amun-Ra.
Yeah. And as you open up puzzles, as you do puzzles, you open up doors. Oh my god. And it's also very difficult to traverse things.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one of the puzzles.
Oh.
Where you
very
have to,
fun.
you know, trace down all of the paths from these
mhm,
holes,
mhm.
and that'll open this door to go further into the museum. Which is another thing, because you might actually pay to come into this museum and never be able to save half of it, because you
In
can't
the
figure
lobby.
out the puzzles.
Yeah, seriously.
This is a game I really liked as a kid, just because when you're a kid, you have infinite time to play these kinds of games.
That's true.
Oh, and this is kind of a secret passage. You're in the halls.
I can see why you enjoy escape room so much now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very much like a giant escape room. Some of the puzzles are notorious for being almost impossible to solve. This is a place where an Ixupi could live, the wood Ixupi.
Oh, but it's not there at the moment?
It's not there at the moment. There are several places for each Ixupi to be in the museum. It's over here. Apparently it's nothing.
Go get attacked
Just a
by
fake
an
door.
Ixupi.
Want me to find an Ixupi and get attacked by it?
Yes.
All right. We'll find one, and that'll be where we end off.
Can it drain more than what it takes of your life essence? Can you die to a single Ixupi?
You can if you have only like a little sliver left.
Oh.
And
So
then,
just, yeah,
and then if
it's
you
a
get attacked, then
consistent amount of
you're
sliver.
gone.
Once they attack you, do they move to a new location?
They move away, yeah. So that water Ixupi went somewhere
he's
else.
Gone somewhere.
I think there's a fountain somewhere that the water Ixupi can live in. I'm stuck in the walls! Oh, I can do another elevator puzzle.
Oh.
I think we might not be able to find another Ixupi because I'm stuck. Oh, wait!
Stairs.
Ooh.
Do the arrow keys work, or do you always have to use the
I think it's
mouse?
always mouse, yeah.
Oh, man. Come on, Sierra, you could have helped us
Oh,
out
now
here.
what's this?
Aha.
Oh, boy. Oh, it's a...
Fragile.
Fragile. Apparently I can't actually look in there. Ooh, what do we got over here? There's another puzzle somewhere here.
Hot avion.
Avion.
Oh,
Oh. A sickle.
yeah.
or a scythe.
That's all it was.
It's a sickle, right?
I think
sickle is
so.
the small one, right? And scythe is
Yeah.
the big one.
Oh, it's a planetarium.
Whoa. Learning so much.
Yep. I actually might be able to.
What the heck is that thing? The crazy robot man.
Oh, so as part of the planetarium is like this exhibit on aliens because, you know, they're mysterious and
crazy
unexplained or something.
That just looks like a man with a crazy spacesuit on. Oh.
This is another puzzle. In other places, the museum, you find sets of symbols that correspond with places in the world where those symbols have been drawn.
This is like an escape
Museum.
mansion.
Yeah, exactly. Escape building.
The conceit of the game is that some of the stuff is real and some of it is made up, but they actually never really tell you what is considered real or made up. That's where I came from.
What?
Okay, this is where I think I want to go.
Space Ixupi?
If I were playing this normally, there'd be Soupy all over the place. Oh wait, there's one in here.
Oh, that looks like an Ixupi place.
Oh man.
The blood Ixupi.
Oh yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah, you hear it? It's the cloth Ixupi.
Oh, cloth.
Cloth Exubi.
Yep, that's what they call it.
Get 'em.
Are everybody ready for this?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, here we go. Getting closer. You can see that there's actually a lid here or a pot. Oh.
Oh. So you're like, oh, I'm gonna go grab that pot.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oh
got ya.
man.
Oh, and see, because there's a reward here for catching this Exupi, this one's actually going to stay here and continually jab at you until
Oh.
you actually catch it.
So that
'Cause-
one can kill you. Can you try
Yeah,
to...
I guess if I just stayed here, it could kill me. If I kept, like, turning around. Oh, it's a bathroom. That's nice.
What an
Oh, that's the
awful
other...
toilet placement. What the... Oh, it's facing towards us.
Yeah, and this is
That
the other
is-
thing about the museum. This is the only bathroom in the entire museum.
Oh.
Yep. And it's basically on the other side of the museum from where the professor lives.
Yeah,
He lives in
very
like a
far
tower on
away.
the other side. So if he wanted to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, he'd have to traverse all of the elevators. It's, yeah.
Oh, it's gonna get you again.
It's gonna get me again.
Can you run away in time?
Yeah, I think you can. Yep, and it's just gonna stay there because like you're not getting this one. I think this is the one that's the wax Exupi pot. I think. But yeah, this was Shivers.
Is an Exupi a real thing, or is that a thing that the game...
I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the demon monster.
Man.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah,
werewolves.
werewolves, vampires, mythological creatures. I think this is
Whoa.
the
Flying
the
badger.
exhibit.
Oh,
This is an interesting puzzle. There are 6 of these skull switches around the museum, and if you turn them all to be the correct color, they open up a door somewhere else in the museum. Again, if this was an actual museum that people are visiting and people are just flicking this switch,
you'd have to be running back and forth. And
I think the solution. Oh yeah, and you had.
oh yeah, and if you were trying to solve it and someone else was trying to solve it, and you were
exactly,
picking the wrong thing.
it's kind of the worst setup for a museum. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed looking at this. Maybe I'll do a full playthrough at some
Pegasus.
point. Yeah,
Pegasus.
Blue eyes,
Pegasus with
blue gem eye.
Oh,
Uh-oh, what's
I hear
supposed to
another
be there?
Exupi.
I want to see a speed run of this.
Oh, it might be this one.
A snake Exupi.
Is it this one?
It just sounds like a snake.
Yeah, because I think this is made of
Oh,
wax.
a
Yeah,
office.
it's made of wax, so you can have the wax Exupi here.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I heard one here. Oh, it would have been this. There's wood.
The wooden Exupi.
Wood.
Yep,
Oh, did he get
Ah.
there he is.
you? Oh, that was... They're definitely cartoons I've seen before, these Exupi.
Really?
They remind me of cartoons that I've seen.
That's
Maybe
funny.
I played this game before.
Oh my god. All right, let's end on this guy. Who is he? Oh, it's the Cyclops.
The Cyclops.
Found in a cave in Turkey, this is just one example of a myth founded in truth. The myth said that Apollo killed all the Cyclops with a bow they had forged. Could it be that they had really existed and the myth explains their extinction?
That day is weird. Who forged the bow? Was it Apollo? Was it Cyclops?
Yeah.
Come on now.
It's very unclear. I think this is blatant lies.
Your lies, Cyclops. Your lies.
All right, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you were shivered enough.
Ugh. It's probably the AC we have on in here.
Yes, it's very muggy outside today. Bye.
See ya. Happy
Bye.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.